You thought I was done for, eh? But you're wrong. I'm very much alive.
Five, four, three, two, one. We're going to get into it, man. I'm not going to waste nobody's time. Go ahead, hit that like button like you hit that buy now button. Make me feel good. Make me feel special. Today, we are going to talk about the comic book, Amazing Spider-Man 121. Have I read the comic book? Yes, I've read the comic book. So I want to get into it and I want to talk about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up, oh, wait, before we get started, man, if you guys are just joining us right now, please like and please subscribe. It is free. One day YouTube is going to charge you to like a video. So take advantage and hit that like button. All right? Light Parade on special going down every month. And that's all we got as far as announcements. How's everybody feeling? I hope everybody's feeling good. Big A's in the building. Doctor Strange, stacking or slacking on the Spider-Man comic book? Let me know in the comments down below. Actually, no, we got to go and check out Doctor Strange video. If you guys are not subscribed to Doctor Strange drops all the info dumps on all the comic books. But not only does he tell you all the information, he goes into a rabbit hole with you. And he goes into a deep dive of information with everybody. He takes you along for the ride. And the beats he puts on in the background are fresh. So shout outs to Doctor Strange. Marvel Digital Comics. Ooh, Marvel Digital Comics, Amazing Spider-Man 163. This came out in 1973. I understand why they're putting 1963 because the series started in 1963. So this is the 63 series. There are other Spider-Man comic books that started later on down the line, but those are all different. The Amazing, the Spectacular Spider-Man, the Peter Parker Spider-Man. There's a lot of different types of series. So anywho, we're going to get into it. This comic book right here, I think this is a significant comic book, and I think that this is where Gwen Stacy dies. Okay, so in this comic book, Spider-Man, this is the cover right here. The cover is not too appealing. I'm just going to be honest. I'd rather see Spider-Man's face instead of Spider-Man's butt. I don't want to see Spider-Man's butt. But in this comic book, Gwen Stacy gets kidnapped by the Green Goblin. And he ties her up and he takes her to the top of the George Washington Bridge. And Spider-Man comes to save her. But in between them having a battle, Gwen Stacy falls off the bridge and Spider-Man tries to save her with his spider webs. Now, when Spider-Man saves Gwen, she falls off. The thing is that she was falling off the bridge. So when Spider-Man got her with his webs, her neck snapped and he killed her. We don't find this out until the next comic book, which I'm not going to do a video on the other comic book. I'm just going to do a video on this one. And yeah, so that's that. And this story has a significant storyline because the storyline actually changes the story. You know how before this everybody thought that Spider-Man was lighthearted, he was fun, but because he blamed himself for the death of Gwen Stacy, then he changed, and his stories following this storyline became a little darker, a little bit more serious. So I think that this comic book right here has a turning point. That's why they called it Turning Point, because we saw a psychological aspect of Spider-Man. Now, obviously not the same psychological aspect that we got from Todd McFarlane, but this was a significant pivotal point in Spider-Man's storyline. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Am I tripping out here? Nicoletta Baldari. Shout outs to Nicoletta Baldari. Let me see this comic book cover. Oh, all right. Let's walk through these covers. I don't like the Common. The Common is my favorite, though, which is crazy to say, right? I just don't like this one. I don't like the ultra rare. I love the geometric background. I like how the comic book page is split into two, and you got the bottom half that's more of a simple shape, basic color, and then you got the second top of the half as a geometric mandala shape. I'm just wondering, you know what Nicoletta Baldari is good at is capturing emotion. She understands how to make movement and how to capture it and how to focus on a page. She did that with the X-Men comic book cover. She also did that with what other comic book did she do? Did she do on Black Panther Secret Rare? Oh, did she do the Black Panther Secret Rare? I'm trying to think of what that looks like. I mean, the Ultra Rare. No, she didn't do the Ultra Rare. What other ones did she do? She did another Ultra Rare in the comic. The Secret Rare. Look at the Secret Rare. Ooh, I like the Secret Rare. I'm not mad at it. I really enjoy. And usually with the Secret Rares, they would use Spider-Man, but I like that they used Gwen Stacy for this one. I really enjoy this. This is a really cool page. We got 5,000 editions of this comic book. Ooh, the editions are getting lower and lower. What does that mean? That means that the editions are getting lower and lower. Also, the low editions from previous comic books, I have no idea. Some of these comic books that are scarce right now, today, if you're collecting scarce comic books, be careful. Be careful because they can continue to lowering the edition sizes and comic books can get more scarce than the scarce comic books that we think are scarce. Because you know how we have the Kang's first appearance, the #1 comic, Kang's first appearance, that was a 10,000 mint, and that was one of the first ones for a long time, right? It was more than a year that comic book was the only comic book that was 10,000 editions. Now I'm pretty sure they probably dropped another one, but that was one of the first ones. So because of that, that comic book held a value because all the other comic books were 30,000, 60,000. But when they started lowering them to 20 and now they started doing 10, that Kang started lowering in value because it's not as scarce as it used to be. Now we started getting 7,500 edition comic books. Now those coming out are more scarce than the Kang comic books. So it's gonna bring down the price of Kang. Now, if you're stacking comic books because they're at 7,500 and you're stacking comic books at 7,500 because 7,500 is scarce, prepare yourself because now we're getting comic books that are 5,000 editions. And who knows if the amount of users go down, we could potentially see comic books go down to like 3,000 editions. Is that a possibility? If this comic book doesn't sell out, which it totally has the possibility of not selling out. This is a significant comic book, but it's not a comic book that I'm going to go and stack. I'm going to go for the drop because it's 5,000 editions. But if this comic book doesn't sell out, that's gonna be very, very telling of where we're at in the sentiment of the community, right? That's another thing that I wanted to go check out. I want to go check out the sentiment of the community and see what everybody was saying about this comic book. It's $6.99, 5,000 editions. We're obviously gonna go for it. Let's go check out some of these comments and see what people are saying. Ooh. I wonder if the comments are available. Ooh, still waiting on payout to work again. Ooh. Still waiting on the stack of promises you've made to be delivered to. We're all the new users. Nobody wants to join this mess. People do want to join. You know what's funny? A lot of people that are talking mess on Twitter about Vivi. I've noticed that a lot of people that say that, oh, I'm done with Vivi, I'm out of here, I'm selling. They're still hanging around and trying to figure out what Vivi has going on. If you're so upset about Vivi, just go, and there's things that I'm upset at as well because I'm not over here thinking that Vivi is just going to do everything perfect. I'm upset at some things, but I'm not upset to the point where I'm leaving tomorrow. It's not that serious yet. Now, there's a couple of things that I'm concerned about, but for the current moment, I'm just taking it for what it is. If you're over leveraged in this app, whether it be financially or emotionally, don't allow yourself to get to that point. Don't over leverage yourself financially. Don't over leverage yourself emotionally. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. The Secret Rare cover, melting. Ooh, people like the Secret Rare cover. I like the Secret Rare cover. Retweet. Okay, here we go. Oh, we already knew this. 5,000 editions. First available edition for public sale, 158. Ooh, common. There's 125 Secret Rares. 125 Secret Rares. How much do you guys think this comic book is going to go for in the marketplace? Let me get some price predictions down below, guys. How much do you guys think this comic book? I'm going to tell you the honest truth. A lot of the times when I look at comic books, even if they're significant, people don't care unless the comic book cover looks dope. At least it was like that for a while. But I think that people don't care unless the comic book cover is dope. And I think that's what happened with Iron Man when it first came out. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. Iron Man has been moving up slowly but surely. Iron Man comic book, the common, is moving up. It's sitting at about 40 gems right now. When that comic book first came out, you were able to snipe it or just buy it in the marketplace for like 34 gems, 33 gems. So something that held that comic back was the cover. I don't think that people enjoyed that Iron Man first appearance cover because it's not the Iron Man that we recognize now with the red and yellow. It's a gray looking Wizard of Oz looking thing. People don't recognize that, so I think that that held his value back. But slowly but surely, people are figuring it out. They're figuring it out. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. What is your prediction for this comic book? Now I'm gonna just jump out the window and say that it's not gonna go below retail, but we're on Vivi. It could definitely go below retail. Nothing surprises me, right? But I don't think it's gonna go below retail for a while. Now, the Secret Rare, the True Believer variant, has 125 editions. How much do you guys think that will go in the marketplace? Do you think it's gonna go for more than 500 gems? Do you think it's gonna go for more than 300 gems? Do you think that you're gonna be able to buy this Secret Rare for 100 gems or less in the marketplace? Let me know in the comments down below. Where do you guys think this comic is gonna land? There's 3,000 editions. I have no idea because I'm not good at price predictions. I have no clue. I mean, I have somewhat of a clue. The common cover, I could maybe even talk about the common. Let's talk about the common real quick. The common cover. Is this gonna go for below retail at 5,000 editions? Maybe not. Maybe not. I think that we're in a scary place, but it's not that scary. I don't think this is gonna go below retail. At 5,000 editions, I mean, there's only 3,000 commons. So I find it very difficult to think that we're going to find a lot. This might get botted. We might have a lot of bots in the system. But what do I think? Am I going to go for it? Yes. Do I think there's room to make profit? Yes. What am I going to do if I land it? I'm going to sell it. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. If I get it, I'm going to flip it and I'm going to put that money into another comic book that I think would bring more value in the future. But there's 5,000 editions, guys. What do we do? Doctor Strange in the building. Yo, Big A's in the house. What's good, Big A? How you feeling out here, man? I'm just chilling out, relaxing, vibing, all cool. We all shooting saw. Everybody hit that like button like you hit that buy now button. Don't play with me. Let's pretend there's a timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit that like button. What up, Doc? How you feeling, Doc? Some wild hairlines, yo. Don't talk about my hairlines, yo. Please. Pass for me, Jojo. Pass? Yo, it's only 5,000 editions, though. How are you going to pass it? You got to go for it. I hope so. I hope it turns back into a ghost town with tumble tweets like when I first got into the app before the Disney flood. Ooh, before the Disney flood. Would there be another flood? Yes, I do think there would be another flood. But you know what I thought about the irony of this whole situation is that one of the reasons, and this is just me speculating, please don't take this for at word value because I'm just speculating right now. But I think that a big reason why a lot of the people are here is because of Disney. Everybody came into Vivi because of Disney, correct? Okay, now, could it be that the reason you leave Vivi be Disney as well? Ooh, conspiracy theories. Could Disney be the reason you came into the app? And can Disney be the reason you leave the app? Just let that marinate for a little bit. Ronnie Lido, yo, I'm here to hear. Yo, what's good? Ronnie Lido's in the building. Smurf dabs, I'm about to take a dab. Never mind, I'm going for it. I'm a VV addict. Yo, me too, Jojo. I'm definitely going for that. I am definitely going for it. Secret Rare, 250. Ooh, 250. I could see that. Yep. 250. 250 sounds good. I think 250 is a fair number. I don't think it's going to go past. See, how much is the Black Panther Secret Rare? Right? How much is the Black Panther Secret Rare? That's kind of where I would put it at. Not the same as the Black Panther, but I don't think this is more valuable than the Black Panther Secret Rare. I mean, Gwen Stacy is dope, but the kids, more people today, they know Black Panther. Nobody knows. If you ask somebody, yo, who's Spider-Man's girlfriend? What are they going to say? Oh, I know, Mary Jane. Nobody's going to say Gwen Stacy. Nobody's going to say that. Let me see. Let me go look at the comic books real quick. I'm going to go look at the comics, see how much these comics Secret Rares are going for in the marketplace. Secret Rare 275. I think that under 300 is for sure where it's going to sit. I think that if I see the Secret Rare at, let me say, 150, I'm going to snatch it up because I think that it's going to go back up over 200. I think the comic, The Secret Rare, is going to be over 200. I think it's going to be under 3. I don't think it could be past that. I don't think it could be past that, but who am I? I don't even know. Oh, by the way, I'm looking to buy an Amazing Fantasy 15 common. If anybody has a good mint number and needs some gems, holla at me on Twitter. I am looking to buy an Amazing Fantasy 15 common comic book. If anybody has an Amazing Fantasy 15 comic book, a low mint that's trying to get rid of it today, let me know in the comments down below or hit me up on Twitter, man. I'll buy that off for you today. Definitely getting botted. Be lucky to get one. Yo, it's definitely getting botted. I mean, it's a good comic book. It's a good comic book. It's a good comic book. But let's keep it a buck. If you're going to ask somebody, yo, who's Spider-Man's girlfriend? What are they going to say? Mary Jane. Come on. Come on, man. Da, 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 da. When Q. Ooh. I don't even want to talk about the Q. I don't even want to talk about the Q. I am so upset at the Q. You know why? Because last year in June, we were supposed to get a VV logo. That's what they told us. Hey guys, you guys are going to get a blue and white VV logo because you guys came to the kickoff party, right? Now, I have a conspiracy theory on that kickoff party last year. That was just an excuse to meet with Apple, obviously, and but that's a whole other story. But they promised us a blue and white logo. So we got excited. Oh, we're going to get a blue and white logo. We're going to be cool because nobody has a blue and white logo. Nobody has the VV logo. And then what happens? They start giving out the gold ones. How are you going to give out the gold VV logo before putting out the original one to the original people that you promised it to? That's a whole other rant, though. I'm going to go on a rant one day. And now we got to wait till there's a queue system to get our logo. Chill. How are you going to remember who was at the... Do you guys still got the email list? Do you guys still got the email list of everybody that was at DCon to get their logo? I hope so. I hope so. Nice. I like the Secret Rare. Facts. We need MCP for everyone. OUP exchange for Omi, and David has to address all the concerns. VV, hero comic. Well, yeah. What do you... Even... I know you want answers, and I'm not trying to defend VV. I'm just letting you know. You're gonna say, hey, instead of giving us answers, you're gonna give us a comic. Yes, they're doing drops. They have to do drops. So whether they give an answer or not, they still gotta give a drop. So, but they do gotta, I guess they gotta talk about it. I mean, they don't really have to talk about it. Bot field day, I probably won't get one like usual. Facts. Yo, it's gonna be, what's the latest regarding payout for everyone except the US? Maybe you guys should be talking to Wire about that. Wire, you guys go comment on Wire. Go comment on Wire. Not on VV. Now, VV should definitely go find another provider because Wire sucks. They suck. Yo, Wire is doing us dirty. Wire, that's a whole other video. I don't even want to get on a Wire rant because I don't want to get. I don't want to get into a bad mood. I'm in a good mood right now. I'm talking about Spider-Man 121. I don't want to get into a bad mood, but you're gonna put me in a bad mood if I talk about Wire. All right, this is what Wire did to us. Wire is treating us like the housewife that nobody wants, and that's crazy. Right? We get no risk. No, actually, we're not the housewife. We're the side chick. We're Wire's side chick. And that's how I feel with Wire. I feel Wire is treating us like the side girl. And this is what I'm telling you because, one, they broke up with us in a tweet. Wait, they tweeted out that they broke up with us and the community found out before the team. How would you feel if your girl broke up with you through a text? Better yet, a tweet. If my girl broke up with me on Twitter, forget about it. Forget about it. I will never take her back. But what do? We took her back. We're like, yo, babe, I know you messed up. Yo, I know you love me. And Wire said, yo, I'm sorry. We good. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into business, man. We good now. We good. We secured the bag. We're good. We're not going to have any issues. We're good. And what did Vivi say? Yo, we got MoonPay. We got via transfer, whatever PayPal uses. All right, we'll take you back, but you promise we're good? Yeah, we're good. Man, we got all our eggs straight. Come on, man. I love you. All right, man, I'm going to take you back. But next time you break up with me, you can't do it on Twitter. Psh. Yo, let's go. Let's go, Froey Coming. What's good, man? C-Dab, C4. Yo, what is this, man? Okay, common 16, uncommon 8. Ooh, whoa, dabs. Uncommon is 8 gems. Ben, that's harsh, man. I don't think it's gonna be that low. Can't be that low. Your common is at 16. Ooh, 16? That might be a little bit too much, man. That might be a little bit too much. You gotta remember, man, 6.99. People are gonna let it go for 7 gems, yo. People are gonna let that common go for 10 gems. Mark my words, tomorrow, yo, no financial advice. Mark my words, tomorrow, we're gonna catch this comic book for under 10 gems, yo. If it goes for under 10 gems, I'm gonna buy some because it's gonna be a pump after that. I mean, 10 gems is low. I think you're good on the 16 gems. I think 16 is too high. I'm thinking like 10, 11. I mean, we have other comic books, like the one that we just got is sitting at 8 gems, but that was, I mean, I don't know how many editions that was. The uncommon for 8 is wild. We've never seen an uncommon for half the price of a common, so that's crazy. Your rares at 16, the ultra rares at 60. Damn, that 60 is a little high though, my boy. But then again, it's 5,000 editions, and that secret rare is 200 or more. I think 200 or so is good. I think maybe 250 is good, 200, 250, 240. I think it's going to be around that range. If 5K remains the lowest drop size, the secret rares will flip Black Panther. Ooh, that's true though, man. It's crazy, right? Because what is king? Scarcity is king. People don't care about, not really. There's a lot of things that, like that Darth Vader poster that just dropped, 777 editions. That's less than 1,000 editions. If you would have dropped that comic, that poster a year ago, forget about it. that would have been up there. How do we have bots with KYC? So we gave Vivi all of our personal info for what? Damn. Okay, I can try to explain it to you on why or how Vivi can still have bots. Because when you go through a KYC process, it's only going through a secondary process. It's like a gate. So you can create a bot to actually go through KYC. You can buy fake identities. I'm pretty sure that there's people that can give you a list of fake names and fake birthdays and all this fake information for you to be able to go and make a bot account. And maybe the information of that person is real, but they're utilizing in an illegal way where they're probably doing an identity theft. There's ways to get around KYC. But so just to let you know that there's bots in every industry. So in the shoe industry, people, when Nike does a drop, or Yeezy or Kanye and these websites, they do a drop at midnight, then people create bots so they can buy shoes. People create bots so they can buy artwork. People create bots for all types of reasons. So bots exist in every industry, and it's almost impossible to get rid of bots. It's almost impossible to get rid of bots. What logo exactly are we getting now, though? The new one? Oh, I thought about that before, actually, Doctor Strange. Good point. What logo are we getting, right? Are we getting the new one or the old one? Because if we get the new one, I don't even want it. I'm playing. I'm going to floor it. Why are we giving Vivi so much free promo? What keeps you so motivated? Why are you giving Vivi so much free promo? What keeps you motivated? What keeps me motivated? What keeps me motivated? What keeps me motivated is the amount of fun that I'm having. I'm having a whole lot of fun talking to everybody. I do the trivia shows on Sundays, and I'm all about having fun. That's my whole life. And I love X-Men. I love Spider-Man. And all of this stuff is interesting to me. So I'm doing it because it's fun to me. And that's what a collector is. And sometimes to an investor, that might not make sense to you because you're an investor. And I'm an investor as well because my investments, I would hope for them to go up, but it's not just an investment. It's something that I love. So I'm a collector at heart, as cliche as it sounds. I'm a collector in real life. I got comic books. I still buy physical comic books. I got boxes full of comic books. I got cards. I got a bunch of stuff that I collect. I'm a hoarder. I got books. I buy books. I collect books. I collect a lot of stuff. So my whole life revolves around collecting and then going into deep dives of the history of the items. So sometimes when I come on the YouTube and I start talking about these pieces, I'm doing research on them and I get more excited about the product, the story behind the product. So sometimes it's not about Vivi. Most of the times it's not even about Vivi, even though Vivi is the platform that we're using, but it's more about the product and the history behind them. And And that's what keeps me excited. So, and it is what it is, man. I'm doing this for fun. I don't rely on Vivi to make a living. I make a living outside of Vivi. I'm a business owner. I'm not sitting here hoping my money doubles so I can pay rent next month. It's not like that for me. I'm having fun here. So that's just what it is, man. Sometimes you're gonna need a reason to adjust. You're gonna need a reason or to justify when you're having a good time, right? Because if somebody doesn't get it, no matter how or what you say will never change their mind because they don't get it. Sometimes when there's magic and there's a spark, you got to cultivate that spark. And I have that, and I have that magic, and I've had it my whole life, and I recognize it. So I preserve it and I protect it. And that's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing. Kryptoni, saving up to get a bad cow. Still haven't got one yet. You going for Freck or on Elmon X? No, I am not going for Freck on Elmon X. I do love Elmon X, but I'm not going for Freck. I'm not into it, and I'm just not into it. I'm not into it. And it almost looks like, I don't want to speak too much about it from an artist's point of view, but I'm just gonna say no. I'm not gonna go for it, and that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Doctor Strange in the building. Bot accounts were also purchased from people who were KYC and family members to sell, like grandpa and grandma. Facts. Gonna floor the new logo. You know I'm gonna floor that new logo. You know what time it is. Damn, that's wild. Afro Ecomi. Nas Clint. Yo, what's good, Kid Arcade? Hope your night is going well, brother. Thanks for the stream. Yo, my night is going amazing. It's going amazing, y'all. I've been doing yoga like almost every day, and I'm so sore. And I think that's why I'm so happy and so energetic. And then yesterday I went to the gym with my girl and we exercised. So today I'm extra sore and I love it. It reminds me that I'm alive, man. I get reminded that I'm alive every day, you know? Like Tarzan and shit. Without the horrible, that's just mad annoying, yo. Click the like button. Yo, everybody. Hit the like button like you hit that buy now button. And if you're not going for the buy now button, hit that like button like you're sniping on Vivi, man. Appreciate you, RKOG Money. What's good? That's right. We're all having fun. What's good, Hinano? You know what time it is, my boy. You know what time it is, man. We're just having fun out here, man. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. Because you know what? I'm going to be honest with everybody. There's a chapter in my life where I went through a lot of negativity. And it was really bad and toxic, where I was in communities and I was with groups of people and I was doing things that I'm not very proud of, which I don't mind talking about them, but I don't think today's the day. But I'm very, very ashamed of the lifestyle that I used to live and the type of attitude I had towards reality. And I realized that I'm a very powerful person. So I'd rather put all this energy into something positive like digital collectibles than to put them in the streets. Because I do come from the streets. I've been involved in the streets for a long time. And the street life is not a good life. But I have this type of energy. Imagine this type of energy and loyalty and hypeness into a negative thing. Like, imagine me doing something negative and being into it the way I'm into Vivi. Yo, forget about it. I was a bad guy. So that's why I'm enjoying this process and I'm enjoying art, because that's what I want to represent in this reality and in this life. And I want y'all to perceive me as just a creator and a destroyer and a creator and a destroyer and a creator and a collector and a creator and a breaker of chains. Kryptoni, what's good, Kryptoni? The FUD has got me not wanting to buy the collectibles I want, not selling any. Alley Boy, you know what? Let me tell you something too. A lot of the people that are fudding on the Twitter and you know what's funny? I took a screenshot today because somebody posted this. Somebody literally said, I want Vivi to go to 0. That way I won't feel bad about selling all my stuff. Did you guys hear what I said? He said, I hope Vivi goes to 0 so I don't feel so bad about selling my stuff. A lot of the people that are crying on Twitter or in any platform, I can't say crying because that's almost, people might take that as disrespect, but the people that are fudding are crying. So the people that are crying are basically, they want Vivi to fail because they've already cashed out. They want people that are most of the people on Vivi, I mean, if everybody was cashing out. I mean, who knows, right? Who knows how many people are cashing out? I'm not cashing out. I mean, I've cashed out before, but I'm not over here. I'm still putting money into the app, and I'm taking money out too. It almost seems as if it's making fun of America a little, or am I looking at it wrong? What are you talking about? Seems fun. It almost seems as if it's making fun of America a little. What are you talking about? Well, I don't know, but Kryptoni Freck seems to do a Banksy ripoff style. Still gonna buy an Insta paper hand his drop. The problem is that everybody's gonna do that. Dr. Strange is a true brother. I've seen screenshots of people trying to sell KYC accounts. Crazy. See, man, hit that like button like you hit that buy now button. Let's go, man. Hit that like button like you hit that buy now button. You know what time it is? Hinano, it's not who you were, it's who you're becoming. Let's go, yo, guys. I'm trying to tell you, man, we out here living. I'm still having fun with all the Vivi community and creators and supporting them. But unfortunately, right now, Vivi isn't so fun with everything just continuing to bleed and nonstop low quality drops. Hey, man, I feel you, man. I totally feel you. Sometimes it gets to me too. Sometimes I look and I'm holding items and I see the prices go down, and when I hear or see things on Twitter of people saying this, people saying that, it's like, I do understand it though. So it's not like I'm a dummy and I'm just sitting here thinking that everything's gravy. I do get what they're saying, but to me, I still believe that we're still ahead of the game. That's what I'm trying to say. We're still ahead of the game compared to other projects. Now, are other projects catching up? Not really. As far as IP goes, we got the biggest IPs. As far as daily users go, even though Vivi's daily users are going down, comparably to the macro of the NFT space, the Vivi community, the daily users, is still better than any other platforms. So I do think, and I do give it time, but at the same time, I also have a time clock, right? There's a time clock. So let's take our shot, baby. Let's take our shot. What I would say is, don't over leverage yourself. That's number one. Don't over leverage yourself. Do not put your rent money. Do not put your car money. Hey, by the way, guys, I'm almost done paying off my car. You know how much money I owe on my car? $1,800. $1,800. I think I owed them like $15,000 when I first got my car. It was like $15,000, $20,000. I thought it was going to take forever. It took 5 years. I thought it was going to take forever. And I called him today and I'm like, yo, man, I'm tired of paying off my car, man. How much more time do I got left? And he goes, you got to before the year's over, you'll be done paying off your car. Forget about it. I'm done paying. I'm done. And I'm never buying another car again. My next car is going to be a El Camino, a 1982 El Camino. Mark my words. I'm going to buy that car. I'm going to have it. I always told myself that as soon as I'm done paying off my car, because I have a reliable car that's going to last me another 10 years. So what I'm going to do is, instead of once I'm done paying off my car, I'm going to use that money and save that and then get myself a 1982 El Camino. So next decon, I'm going to roll up like a gangster. Y'all make some noise. Yo, I saw David and I got to stop getting tattoos. I'm trying to get my head tattooed, and I got to stop getting tattooed. My whole body's filled up. I got tattoos everywhere. I got my back, my legs. I'm full of tattoos. And something that I regret about tattoos is that people get scared of you. And it sucks because I saw David at DCon in Anaheim. And I swear that when I walked up to him, he looked at me and he looked at my tattoos and he kind of like turned away and he kind of like got a little scared. And I was like, yo, chill. I'm trying to take a picture, man. I'm not trying to rob you. So... But I want to get my head tattooed. And I want to get an 82 El Camino. And I think I'm good, man. I think I'm good. I think I'm set. Let me get that. Let me get one more Mona Lisa. Let me get a Walt statue. And I'm in the game, y'all. Come on, make some noise for me, y'all. And I got mad hair right now, too. I haven't combed it. I got really curly hair. But I'm trying to get rid of it, man. All right, man. I'm getting out of here. How's everybody feeling, man? Oh, let's keep looking at the sentiment of the community. I need the ultra rare. That's why Vivi rant. Another thing too is I try to keep. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I mean, I noticed it in myself. I try to keep my opinion to myself, especially on Twitter. I try to keep it to myself because I mean, people get butthurt and then they start replying to you and they really get emotionally invested into what you're saying. And I personally don't care about anything, but I love arguing. Are you guys like that? Is anybody else like that? I love arguing. So if we argued about anything, I would find a way to win. I'm just really good at arguing. I can argue. Sometimes I'll pick an argument with myself just so I can win. I'll ask myself, what came first, the chicken or the egg? The egg? The chicken. Nah, how you gonna have a chicken without the egg? How you gonna have an egg if the egg isn't laid by a chicken? How you gonna have a chicken if it's hatched by an egg? So then what came first? And I'll sit there for hours and I'll try to debate myself and figure out who came first, the chicken or the egg, and who did come first. What happened? What happened? What came first? Did the chicken just appear out of nowhere? No, it evolved, right? Unless Charles Darwin, if we believe in evolution, at the end of the day, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm getting philosophical. At the end of the day, we are all one. I am you and you are me. We are reflections of each other. And the way you treat the next person is the way you see yourself. Think about that when you're on Twitter. If you see another person just being angry at the world every day, that just means that they're angry at themselves. It's not the world, it's them. You see the world how you see yourself, and you see the world's imperfections when you start noticing your own imperfections. So be content, be in the moment, love yourself fully, and then you'll be able to love the world. I'm getting out of here, man. Everybody, peace, love. Let's keep it rocking. Let me know if anybody wants to get rid of an Amazing Fantasy 15. I really want one. I don't want to spend more than I'll spend up to like 400. I don't know, but there's no good min numbers under one. I'll even take one with a one. If anybody has an Amazing Fantasy, I don't know how many gems I got in my account. I got 557 gems. I don't want to spend 500 gems on Amazing Fantasy 15, but I need to get another one. If anybody has an Amazing Fantasy 15 that they want to get rid of, let me know in the comments down below. I am out of here, man. Oh, booyah shaka.